Mike Phillips with Autogeek.com, and I have with me my good friend Jeff. And before I say the name of the product we're going to be sharing with you, Jeff, let's just nail this in the very beginning and let's share with everybody how to correctly say the name.
Sure, it's GYEON quartz.
GYEON quartz. So
Yes, sir.
I've heard people see GYEON, okay, and they're pronouncing the Y, but the Y is actually silent. So it's GYEON, just like it says without the Y.
That's it.
We're going to be working on this brand new Ford Focus RS, and this has the stealth gray paint. It's a cool looking color, it's a cool car, and we're going to show you how to properly apply a coating. But I'm sad to say that we've discovered some very light holograms from the dealership. Go ahead and check those out. See them there?
Oh yeah, they're there.
They're shallow, but they're there, and out in the sun you would see these. So we're going to go ahead and also demonstrate how to use the GYEON polish. So Jeff, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and ramp up.
Yep, those are pretty light to medium scratches, so I think we'll be able to get them out with a medium foam pad and the Q2M
Which one would you
polish.
like here? This
Show
one?
me that yellow pad.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And so before you put a coating on, one of the first things you want to do is remove any of the defects like the swirls, scratches, oxidation, water spots, and in this case, holograms.
Absolutely. Never know what you're going to find from the dealership. So we've got our Q2M polish here, water-based, very easy to work with, long working time. Should be able to take these out no problem.
Luckily for my buddy Lance that actually owns this car, those do look really shallow. And this is a real common problem when you buy a new car, is the dealership either washes it or
Sure.
buffs it out improperly, and now your brand new car has swirls and scratches.
Sure. So I got 4 pea-sized drops on the pad here. Get that on the paint, start at a low speed, just to get that primed and ready.
Here, I'll take the polisher.
Thank you, sir. So I've worked that product almost all the way out. They're water-based, very, very low dusting. I can see right through it as I'm working, which really helps. Let's see what we got here.
Check it with a swirl finder light.
Oh yeah, cleaned it right up.
Okay, so
Great.
that would be the process to do it over the entire car to get all the holograms out of this before you put the coating on. So what would be the next step?
So next, before you do any coating, you always want a pure bond between the paint and the coating itself. So we grab our GYEON Prep. This product is going to remove any polishing oils, any lubricants, anything that happened during that polishing process out of the paint, so we have an easy install and we get all the durability and performance we want out of the coating.
Okay, now if I remember correctly, you'd like to do 2 wipes of this. You have a wet wipe, then a light wipe.
I do. I like to go pretty heavy with prep. If you think about what we're asking the product to do, I spray it on just enough to where it starts to run down the panel so it can really emulsify that polishing oil, lift it out, and I've got a brand new GYEON polish wipe that can really absorb that product.
And for this type of process, it's important to have plenty of clean, soft, plush microfiber towels on hand to do this process.
It is.
Clear coats are naturally scratch sensitive, so a lot of things that we do to the car, we always have to be conscious of the things that touch it, and that would of course include the microfiber towels.
For sure. So I'm just doing very light, long, sweeping strokes, just really letting the polish be absorbed into the towel, let the product do its magic. I'll come back with the second towel, maybe one more light spritz, and now I'm wiping out everything I put down, and this is gonna be my finished coated surface. So I really want to be diligent here, make sure I've got all the streaks out, all the products picked up, and we've got a finished surface for us to coat.
Yeah, actually you want the paint to look like you imagine it to look after you're done taking the coating off. So everything is clear and glossy, there's no streaks left over, so it's ready to put the coating on.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good tip to do that is kind of go back with your swirl finder pen, go over the area, make sure I'm not missing any streaks or leftover prep product that I'm going to lock in with the coating. And we're looking good.
The big picture is a perfect finish before the coating.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now let's talk about the coating. This is the GYEON Q2 Mohs coating.
Yes, sir.
So Tell us a little bit about that. What are the benefits and features of putting this on compared to a traditional car wax or a synthetic sealant?
Absolutely. So your coating is much more capable than your wax or seal in the realm of protection, durability, and gloss. Mohs is my go-to coating out of the GYEON system. Super friendly to use, very easy to wipe in, very easy to wipe off. Tons of gloss, tons of durability. This coating is designed to be installed in 2 layers. So you want to drop 1 layer of the coating down, wait about an hour, go back, install your 2nd layer, remove it, let the car sit indoors overnight, and you're ready to go.
Okay. And this is easy enough that the average person, car enthusiast, could use it, but it's also pro grade.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, well, let's go through the process then.
So I'm going to grab some gloves here. You always want to keep the products off your skin whenever possible.
Yeah, this is the real deal, you know, and you want it on the paint, not on you.
Yep. So we got our gloves. Grab my GYEON suede, my foam application block and a GYEON suede.
So this is just a very soft microfiber suede cloth.
Absolutely.
You wrap it around the foam block as your applicator, then you're going to drop some of the product right onto
Fold
the suede.
that over, quick shake of Mohs, pop the cap off, and you can go pretty heavy with your first layer of Mohs. So I'll do a nice line of product on the applicator and then begin to evenly spread it over the area.
And you're going to use what, a crosshatch pattern?
I will. Yep.
Try
Go
to
back
create a
and
uniform
forth.
coverage.
Very even, very uniform. I'm just lightly moving the product over the surface.
Now, if you're new to coatings, this is going to replace a traditional wax or a synthetic sealant. This is the protection process.
Absolutely. So we're going on nice and easy, thin layers, back and forth, crosshatch strokes. Just letting the product interact with the paint, lay down and do its thing.
Now, how long do you want to wait before you wipe this off?
I like about 30 seconds to a minute.
So not very long.
Not very long at all. Yeah, the product is going to bond very quickly, the initial bond with Mohs. So it's doing its thing right now. Right when we see it begin to flash up, you'll see the little rainbow haze happen, and you can go in with a fresh microfiber towel, pull that product off, and keep moving around the car.
And for the most part, what you want to do is you want to work a panel at a time. So a panel will be a fender, a panel is a hood, a panel will be the roof. And for larger panels, break that up into smaller sections.
Yes, sir. Right about a 2x2 area that's comfortable. Split doors in half. I'll typically split hoods into about 4 sections. Something manageable that you can work with safely and quickly.
And at this point, if we'd have done this to the entire car, we'd wait about an hour and then put the second coat on.
Yep.
Now, the features of a coating are going to be longevity. It's going to far outlast a wax or a traditional sealant.
Sure.
It's going to offer what's called a self-cleaning effect, okay? It creates a very hydrophobic surface, so water, dirt, dust in the air, everything would rather get away from the surface versus bond to it.
Absolutely.
And it imparts what we call a glassy look. So car waxes and synthetic sealants, they create a lot of gloss, but a coating will typically take it to an even higher level, and that's something you'd want for your car, a very glassy looking finish.
Very glassy finish and extreme UV and chemical resistance.
And that's also important, like bird droppings, acid rain, you get that protection on there and it's so tough it's going to help resist staining from those types of things.
Absolutely.
That's about it, isn't it?
That's it. That section's coated. We'll keep running around the rest of the car.
And it's pretty simple. So you can get all these products at Autogeek.com.
Great. Let's get to it.
You know what? Tell you what, I'll do the prep if you want to hand me that.
Deal.
Then I'll let you start with the coating.